got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
12, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow to throw right away.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught at the 30.
A big play there on the first play of the game. 59 yards.
That's good. Rams.
11, 11.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Burrow on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Well, the Rams had 10-3 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now Burrow. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 13. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Well, this defense for the Rams very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here's Purdy. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
11, mighty. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Play action. It's Burrow.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, LA. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Over the middle, and he's got Gray.
A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
4th down try. Here's Purdy.
Steps away to his left.
And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. On the counter, this is Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Now they go play action now. Burrow sliding out of the pocket. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. There he goes, right side. Cooper Kupp. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. Here's Burrow. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Hess. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Akers is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams take a 3-touchdown lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. 21-0 our score after 1. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Purdy now to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Purdy from the gun. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11.
On second down, Burrow. That'll be caught. It's caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, I can spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and the route is on. It's 24-0. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Kupp now on the return. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Fielded at about the 28. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw caught there by Willis. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. And now they'll shift things around. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing here, Purdy. This is caught. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Fran. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Makes the score
Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make it 24-7.
To kick off for San Francisco.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And this pass caught by Gray.
That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down, 49ers.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Now Purdy.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw.
Under pressure, they got him again.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
This returnable for Kupp. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. A very solid gain of 27. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Going up top for Kupp. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. Purdy's throw caught by Gray.
10 yards on the pickup.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Second down and inches. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they'll change things up. On third down, it's Purdy. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Purdy. And he's got it. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. It got his man complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 36 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
12.
They'll run on first down with Akers. Oh, nice move. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they go play action now. Burrow. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. First target, first catch, and a first down.
He may go back to the huddle and have a little discussion with his passer. You know, maybe you don't have to leave me quite that much. But on that play, bailed him out in a big way, didn't he?
He did indeed. Hey, at least he gets to put it on the highlight reel. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 12.
Burrow looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. That's Hess. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
11, 11, 11.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Here we go.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Going right back to Akers. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They give up the middle to Akers. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
11, 11.
Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Able to find Willis. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else. It makes a dramatic play.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Here we go. 11 mighty.
They'll toss this right side to Cam Akers.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line.
12.
Burrow on play action. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
11 Thomas.
On third down, Burrow. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Purdy from the gun.
He finds his man, complete. That's Willis.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Purdy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 19 yards away. And the 49ers get a bit closer. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Hess. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it second down. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action with Burrow. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be 49er football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Room here to run. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throw caught there by Willis. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Purdy to throw. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this ball picked up by the offense.